And coming to the stage is wonderful. Please make it nice and loud for Zorba Hughes.
Take it in. When you wear shoes like this, you stroll. You don't walk fast.
Yes.
Exactly. You like them, ladies? You see? Here they go. Yeah. Oh, you see them? Step back here. See 'em?
Oh, period.
Exactly. I thought you would like them. I thought you would like them. See, I like shoes and I like women and women like shoes. See how that logic works out? I wear them because I know they make you moist. Exactly. I'm hearing a lot of squishing when I leave here tonight. I've been the best dressed since kindergarten. True story. I was in an incubator. I wore a solid gold baby pinky ring. That's the type of baby I was. I was that cool. Who you know wore silk Pampers? Exactly. It was my mom's idea, being best dressed. Like people stereotype me too. I was walking down the street and this lady saw me. She was, I want you to be my sugar daddy. I said, sugar daddy, baby, I got diabetes. How about your gluten-free uncle? Your keto diet cousin? You know, your paleo papa, how about that? Anybody ever done that paleo diet? Didn't they die off? You show me a healthy Neanderthal walking around and I'll consider it. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, man. I am from Kentucky. Yeah, that's shocked. Yeah, hillbillies right next to me. This is what they look like when they don't breed and breed. You know? There's a stereotype with my cousins that's not true. I've been dating my aunt for a while. I think I should know. I come from a place where the pigeons chew tobacco. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm from Louisville. You ever heard of it, Louisville, Kentucky? Yeah, exactly. Home of the Kentucky Derby. It's the only place where I know white women get dressed worse than a pimp. Yeah, man. I got a friend, he's from there. He got he's high class white trash. That's what I call him because he got a chandelier hanging from his trailer. Fancy, you know. Got a crazy family too. I got an uncle named Tom, but we can't call him that. My dad walked out on me and my mom in 1979, went to get a pack of cigarettes, never returned. That's fucked up, but it kept me from smoking. Got a crazy family, like I said. They got all kind of nuts. Like my grandfather had 16 kids. Yeah, very prolific man. He didn't even have a pull-out couch. My family, man. I have two aunts. I didn't know I was a cock block. I'll tell you what I mean. I'm an only child, but I got two aunts that are 8 and 12 years older than me. So they're more like my older sisters than aunts. And my grandmother used to make them take me with them on their dates. Because they dated a lot of African exchange students. My grandma was like, I don't know, these motherfuckers might know voodoo. I don't know. True shit. That's my grandmother. So when, like, say you go into the movies with her, you gotta take us. You're taking me too. You gotta pay all three of our ways in, and I'm sitting in the middle. You know, and what's the best way to get to know her? Get to know me. So they'll try to bribe me with money. They'll be like, "Hey, little man, here's a 20. You go get us some popcorn. I'll make you make it 40. I sit in the lobby. You make it 80. I catch the bus home. But then you got to deal with my grandmother. What's up, bro? When a brother's that big, you just let him come through. What's up, bro? My family, like I said, you got to do. My grandmother was mean. The welcome mat in front of her house said, fuck you. When I was 5 years old, I witnessed her whoop my dad. He was 35. He owed her money. He didn't want to pay. He was like, hold on, Mom. And he was like, went off on my grandmother. He goes, hold on, Mom. You don't tell me what to do. See this boy? This is my son. See this woman? This is my wife. Now get the fuck out of my face. That's how quiet it was, too, at our house. We're like, even the dog pissed on himself. He couldn't believe it. My grandmother takes my dad's arms behind his back like they're on cops. Turns him over her lap, start beating his ass. He got loose running under the bed, assuming he's going to be safe. My grandmother chased him under the bed and whooped his ass under the bed. Went off on him like a brimstone preacher. She was like, you think cause you're grown and got a place of your own that you gonna talk back to me? Well, I said, well, well. I said, well, well. I said, well, well. I don't think you heard me. I said, well, well. I brought you in this world, and I surely take you out. Touch my mother said, can I get an amen? My mother's like, amen, sister, preach on, preach on. Neighbors came over, they formed the gospel choir. It's like, beat his ass, beat his ass. When you see your dad get his ass whooped like that, you can't have the same respect for him anymore. Like, I step to watch TV, but didn't I tell you go to bed? I'll call grandmama, okay, you win. You win, asshole. I got a cousin. He was born with an arm like this. Now, I'm not making fun of that, but I told him he missed his calling in life. He should have been a professional pool player. Thinking about that shit. He got mad. He's like, play the guitar. He don't feel sorry for him because he used it to his advantage. Every time he goes to a club, he have his jacket on. He walks with it like this. And then when he gets to the bar, he just leans against it. Nobody knows. He order a drink real smooth. You know, black people know how to make shit work. Like, how many black people are bow-legged, you know? A lot of black people. Now, what's supposed to happen when you're born bow-legged? Break their legs so they can straighten out. Black people can't do that 9 times out of 10. That's why I look like they're cowboys when they walk in a room. You know, they look like the letter H and shit. We make that shit. And for some reason, women think that's sexy. The more fucked up your legs, the more they want to fuck you. Ain't that a bitch? How come you never see other dudes with crippled legs getting that type of attention? Black people know how to work that shit. It's that Mac Daddy shit. I live here now in San Francisco. It's an interesting place to live because you can't freak anyone out sexually. You can say I fuck horses, they'll be like, was it a Palomino? Because I fuck Clydesdales myself. And I live in a Tenderloin right up the street. Interesting place to live. It's the only place I've been where you can see an empty wheelchair and not be concerned about where's the person that was in it. I seen a guy tying off one day, about to shoot up. As I walked past him, I overheard him say, I don't drink soda because soda's bad for my health. I saw a guy had a weak chin, but lazy eye, buck teeth, had on a shirt that says, I make pretty babies. That's the TL. You ever had a homeless racist? Had a guy call me the N-word, 30 minutes later asked me for change. I was like, change? You just called me the N-word. Why you gotta bring up old shit? There's a prostitute this big, she goes by the name of Half Price. That's the TL. I'm not making it up, you can see her over there, I know you will. See, the blind guy on a cell phone having an argument said these words, when I see you, I'm fucking you up on sight. That's the TL. I can't make this weird shit up, man. You ever been on Hyde and Turk? It's what I refer to as the homeless flea market. Why? Because homeless people find stuff, they set it up, and they try to sell it to you. One day I'm on Turk, a homeless guy tried to sell me one shoe. What the hell I'm gonna do with one shoe? He said, take it one step at a time. That's the TL. I saw a lady who had on a mask, but was walking around topless. Yeah. I'm glad that the pandemic is over so far, decreased or whatever we want to say, because I was sitting home for 2 years and I got tired of having conversations with my cat. Because she started making sense and valid points. My cat's an interesting one, true story. I remember when the first Black Panther came out, she went with me to the movies, but not on purpose. She cried in my bag, I zipped it up, I didn't think about it. I get to the movie, my bag started moving. I'm like, what the hell? I got to hold a cat for 2 hours in the movie. You try to do that shit. So we get home, she's feeling herself because she just seen her cousin on the screen. She started walking around with her front legs in a Wakanda sign, wanted me to feed out of a vibranium bowl. You know, it's hitting the dog in the back of the head. I was like, look, you live on a windowsill in the TL. Chill the fuck out. You're having big dreams, cat, you know. And wearing the mask, I know we got to still wear the mask in certain places. Here's one place I don't understand. You have to wear the mask in a cemetery. Why? It ain't like they gonna catch nothing. And how far down is the body buried? Social distance like a motherfucker. You know? Wells Fargo called me today. They said they detected some unusual things on my card. I was putting money in my account. I threw them. They didn't know what to do with that shit. I saw this in the paper today. They found the original bus that Rosa Parks was on, and they're going to put it in a museum in Detroit where she's from. I think that's beautiful, but here's the question I ask. Are they going to put it in the front of the museum? Do y'all celebrate MLK Day? Anyway, we really don't know how to celebrate. We have a barbecue like the 4th of July. Here's how I think we should celebrate it. I think that all white people should go up to all black people and hug them at night in a TL. You'll either make a friend or get robbed, one of the two. Yes, man. I don't know who's doing those crop circles, but I want them to be my barber. If you can make an image of the Virgin Mary in a wheat field, I know you can taper your ass off. I know you can. I know you can. I got unusual thoughts. I'll leave you on this, but I have some unusual thoughts. You ever have thoughts, think about this, the only sound normal to you? Like, do you think Egyptians get caught up in pyramid schemes? If 4 members of the National Rifle Association carpool, who caught shotgun? If we were to have a seance in here right now to bring somebody back from the dead and they don't respond, is that considered ghosting? You think members of the KKK get mad at black people when we dress up as ghosts for Halloween? Just things I think about. Goofiness. I'll leave you on this. I am, if you're in out by Green Apple Books tomorrow, I'm having a book signing. Yeah. Oh, I didn't write one. Just bring any book and I'll sign it. Have a good time, folks. Thanks.
Oh yeah, there he is. Zorba Hughes, everybody! Holy shit. God, his shoes are shiny. I like when he tried to show you his shoes and he just decided not to be flexible. He was like, yep, you're gonna have to walk up here to see them, folks. They are fucking amazing. Just like his comedy. Folks, you having a good time? Yeah. Hell yeah. Your next comedian, good friend of mine, very funny.